Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Hello, hello. Hello. Good evening. How are you doing? Wow. By show of hands, is there anyone here who knows me? If you know me, please put up your hand. If you know me, please put up your hand. Oh, we have someone there. And now, for record purposes, if you don't know me, please put up your hand. If you don't know me, please put up your hand. Wow. I'm struggling. Now, let me make this categorically clear. The fact that you don't know me does not in any way mean that I am an upcoming comedian. It means you are the one who is upcoming. You are my upcoming fan. Okay? Others, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Onen, the proper Ugandan without propaganda. I come from the north and I stay in the north. I come from the northern part of Uganda and I stay in the northern part of Muyenga. I know there is no one here who stays in Muyenga because we are only 3 right now. Yeah. No. One thing I've realized is that Ugandans fear staying in Muyenga. What I've come to do today is to encourage you that any Ugandan is entitled to stay in Muyenga. To stay in Muyenga, the condition is very simple. Mama, the condition is very simple for you to stay in Muyenga. The condition is you have just to stay. Can someone say, I have just to stay? Like for me, I just stay in Muyenga, but I sleep in Namuongo around railways. So that is it. I know there must be northerners here. If you know you're a northerner, please first put up your hand. If you know you're a northerner. Oh, bro. So one thing everyone has always said that northerners are funny. Why are northerners funny? Today I just want to tell you that we are not funny because of any reason, but it is because of our background. Like our stories are different. Our stories just make us funny. For me, first of all, for my case, when I went to primary, most of you went to primary schools and you were doing interviews. For us, we didn't used to do interviews in primary 1. You just go and do what? Put your hand here. Do you guys remember that? Is there anyone who did this? So for my case, I was supposed to go to P1. I was 6 years old. They told me, put your hand to touch your ears. So it was like, when you just touch your ear, that one means you're going to what? You're going to P1. But mine, I put like this, and it came up to down. The teacher told my mother, this one is P4 direct. So my mother was like, he is 6 years old. He's 6 years old, but the brain is for P4. So they forced me, my mother had to argue, and for me, I went to P3. I started from P3. Our school was this very special school where all the classrooms are air conditioned. We studied under trees. So in P5, I became the overall boss of the overall controller of the school. I was the timekeeper. But in that school, the problem was the whole school didn't have a clock, but I was elected to be the timekeeper. Not just the school not having the clock, even the headmaster, every teacher did not have a watch. So I went to the head teacher and asked him that, sir, you have now elected me to be the timekeeper. How am I going to control the time without a watch? Why can't you buy for me a watch? The head teacher was like, Onen, you see more? I studied, I have a diploma in education, but I don't have a watch. And you're in P5, you want to have a watch, use your head. Guys, it was hard for me. I had to go to, our school was just near a secondary school where my brother was also the timekeeper. So the school was very, like I could say, it was a sneeze away. Like when the headmaster of that school sneezes, for us we could hear from the school. It was very near. So I went there and I borrowed the watch from my brother. My brother was like, but I'm also the timekeeper. Why should I give you my watch? I told him, let me just go and use it for one day. So I came and did what we call shadow marking. You guys know what they call shadow marking? You wake up in the morning, you look at the watch, you see that it is 7 a.m. So you go and stand, is it on the sun or under the sun? Or in the sun, whatever. Eh? So I went and stood under the sun, and I knew that when it is 7 a.m., this is where my shadow is. So I marked there and crumbed it. Because the watch was with me only for one day. Eh? So when it reached breakfast around 10 a.m., I did the same. I found that it is like about 1.5 meters per. Eh? So when it reached 1 p.m., that is when you realize that what? You stand on your shadow. Oh, there are shadow markers here. So I did that for one day and took it. So I started using that to ring the bell every day. But then it reached this point where I woke up and it had rained like yesterday. It was very hard. The cloud covered the sky. I could not shadow mark that. So I was guessing according to my hunger that day. At 8 there, I was feeling somehow it was maybe it's assembly time. Come. So it came around 10. I was not hungry. In fact, I was not that I was not just hungry. I didn't even have what to go and buy breakfast. So people had to stay up to lunchtime. So it reached again lunchtime, around 1 p.m. The teachers were very tired now. They started asking, what is happening? So they had to send the watchman of the school to come and carry me to go and ring the bell that day for lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, it was not easy. These are stories, these are real stories. I went to a secondary school. The school, if you are just to hear the name, you would not have any interest to study. You feel like your future is not there. I went to a school which was called Atumikoho SS. Atumikoho means it will end in tears. It will end in tears, senior secondary school. You could not have all my people. It will end in tears. Everything about that school was confused. From the teachers. Our history teacher was the very one teaching biology. Just imagine, from low migration you go to pulmonary canal, reproductive system. As if that is not enough, the senior woman teacher of the school was a man.